The title of your notes is meiosis. So the kind of easy way to remember this, if you want to think about it, mitosis kind of sounds like the word toes, right? So your body cells would be in your toes. Okay, so you can think of mitosis makes toe cells or body cells, any type of body cells. Meiosis makes reproductive cells. Okay, so reminder. Okay, we as humans have 46 chromosomes in each one of our cells. In order to make a kid, we have to have 23 in each of the reproductive cells because they'll combine to make 46. So what I want you to do is you're going to make a T-chart that goes down your paper with mitosis on one side and meiosis on the other side. And we're just going to, that's basically what all of these notes are going to be, is it's going to be one big T-chart. So mitosis produces body cells, and if you just want to write produces body cells, you don't necessarily need cell division on there. So skin cells, heart cells, liver cells, hair cells, finger cells, muscle cells, any type of cell that's in your body besides reproductive cells. And then meiosis produces reproductive cells. We also call them sex cells. We also call them gametes. So a couple different words you'll hear there. So the fancy word for body cells are called somatic cells. So somatic cells are the fancy word for body cells. Scientists typically don't use the word body cells, they use somatic cells. And then the fancy word for reproductive cells or sex cells are gametes. So it produces body cells or produces somatic cells and then produces gametes or reproductive cells. So we need both processes. Both processes are cell division or examples of cell division, but they're just producing two different types of cells. So remember that mitosis is used for growth and repair. It's used in order to help you grow from a child into an adult because you need more cells in order to get taller and get bigger. Also used for repair or healing, right? If you get a cut or a wound or a scrape or you break a bone, we can have cells divide through mitosis in order to make new cells and heal that. And then meiosis is used for reproduction. Now, not all organisms are going to go through reproduction using meiosis. Some organisms can just make a clone of themselves, okay? They don't go through sexual reproduction. So plants can make just an exact copy of themselves, okay? The seeds that they produce might be an exact copy. Or a bacteria might just divide in half and make an exact copy of itself. So a lot of times we don't actually have meiosis happening, but in humans and many other organisms that do sexual reproduction, we use meiosis. All right, in mitosis, the cell divides once, so it splits in half once, and it makes two cells, and those two cells are identical. Okay, they're exactly the same. So if a skin cell is going to divide, it's going to make two new skin cells that are exactly the same. In meiosis, the cell is going to divide twice. So it's going to split in half once, and it's going to split in half again. And the cells that it makes are not identical. So cell divides once, cell divides twice. The reason it divides twice then is so that we can get 23 chromosomes. All right, mitosis makes, since it makes an exact copy, if we start with 46 chromosomes, all right, we're going to end up with cells that also have 46 chromosomes. So it produces diploid cells, and diploid cells have 2 sets of chromosomes. Whereas meiosis makes haploid cells, and haploid cells only have 1 set of chromosomes. So the cells that it makes then have 46 chromosomes in mitosis because they're exact copies, and in meiosis they only have 23. All right, so let's draw a picture in our notes of what each of these looks like. Get rid of these. So with mitosis, okay, we start out in both examples, right? We're going to start off with a cell, and I'm going to write 46 because it has 46 chromosomes. Okay. In mitosis, it splits in half. Actually, sorry. I lied. In mitosis, right, remember we have to copy it, right? So we end up getting 96. And then it splits into half, right? 92, sorry. Can't do math this morning. 92. And then we end up with 46 in each one, okay? So we have 46. DNA gets copied. What phase does DNA get copied in? M, G, or S? S phase is when DNA gets copied. In meiosis, what happens is we have 46 chromosomes. Again, they get copied. So we have 92. It splits in half. So we have 46. And then what happens is it splits in half again. So now we get 4 cells, and each cell has 23. So as you guys heard, right, in mitosis we have PMAT, okay, and in meiosis we have PMAT1 and PMAT2 because it divides twice. Do you need to really know this? No, we're not going to go through each of the steps in meiosis like we did with mitosis, okay? But what you need to know is that it divides in half twice, okay? Both of them we start with 46 chromosomes, okay? We copy the DNA, so we get 92, and then we divide either once or we divide twice, okay? All right, the last thing that I want to talk about is homologous chromosomes, possibly. Maybe we'll save that till tomorrow. All right, we'll save that till tomorrow. So that's it for the notes.